Fox News host Jesse Watters absolutely flew off the handle this week after more reports came out about Donald Trump sleeping in court again during Michael Cohen's testimony. Now, before I get to Jesse Watters' bit of a freak out here, let me explain what happened. As we all know, throughout this entire trial, there have been countless reports of Donald Trump falling asleep in court. And I had actually mentioned earlier this week that, hey, it's kind of amazing we haven't had one of those reports in quite a while, in a week, I guess. Well, turns out I was wrong. It just wasn't a highly publicized report until a couple days later. And on Tuesday, it's reported that Donald Trump actually fell asleep in court, head slumped, mouth wide open. Okay? So that's what we're talking about. And yes, that visual is important as we get to Jesse Watters' freakout. Because after that was reported that Trump slumped, head down, mouth wide open, Jesse Watters insisted that, oh God, no, this man is not sleeping. How dare you? Here's what he said. You have a guy who said the guy's sleeping. He's meditating, Greg. He's in a meditative state. And when you're defensive about something, you avoid something. Trump's not defensive of being old and tired. He can shut his eyes and not feel bad about it like Sleepy Joe. He's meditating, folks. Because we all know that when you meditate, you do this. Right? I mean, that's the typical meditation pose that you engage in. Nope. He's sleeping, Jesse. Here's the thing, Jesse. You didn't even have to talk about it. If you don't want people talking about the fact that Donald Trump was sleeping in court, you don't have to defend it. You don't have to talk about it at all, right? It's not your job as a newscaster, personality, whatever the hell you want to call yourself. There are some things, believe it or not, you don't have to talk about. You could just be like, you know what, producers, I don't like this segment about Trump napping, so scrap it. Come up with something else, anything else. Trust me, I also do it every day, just like Jesse Watters, and there's no shortage of news. I mean, every day there's stories that I can't cover because there's so many things happening. So don't tell me that the folks over at The Five, where Jesse Watters did this, had nothing else to discuss that day, right? They did, but they chose to do this, so Jesse Watters then made the decision to act like a complete and total moron by lying about what's happening to Donald Trump. But here's the funny part. He's not just lying about Trump not sleeping, he's actually repeating Donald Trump's talking points. Because a week or so ago, Donald Trump posted on Truth Social, quote, "Contrary to the fake news media, I don't fall asleep during the crooked DA's witch hunt, especially not today. I simply close my beautiful blue eyes sometimes, listen intensely, and take it all in." That's how pathetic Jesse Watters is. Trump put something out on Truth Social a week and a half ago, and Jesse Watters, again, week and a half later, is like, no, he's meditating. He told us he's meditating. He's not sleeping. Sleepy Joe is sleepy, but not Sleepy Donald Trump. Sleepy Donald Trump is meditating Donald Trump. Do you hear yourself? Do you realize that you in life, your position now, is to be a mouthpiece for that guy? I mean, I know you make millions of dollars doing it, so I know you don't regret it, but there has to be a small part of you, Jesse, that goes home at the end of the day and you're like, what the f am I doing? Why am I doing this? And then you look at your bank account and you're like, that's why. But for a moment, you have that little bit of introspection where you're like, wow, what a meaningless and pathetic life. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.